Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue the last. This is episode 15 of the 5th season. The last episode we saw, the last episode was mostly around Daniel, his life on the island, when he came back to the island, but also his past. We saw a young Daniel playing piano, wanting to pursue, I guess, this hobby of his, but his mother Eloise didn't agree that much. She wanted him to focus more on mathematics and science and, you know, stuff like that. And even if Daniel said that he can do both, she really wanted him to be focused on only one thing. We later see him at his graduation with his girlfriend, Teresa. But even then, his mother didn't seem to agree with him that much. She really seemed that she doesn't like Teresa that much. I mean, I don't think it was something personal. It's just she wanted him to be focused on his job. We see again Daniel looking at a news report about the oceanic flight, him crying and all that, and Charles Widmore came to him, and he confessed some things. One of them being that he put the fake plane in the water. But it was okay for him to say all that stuff because Daniel won't remember anything by tomorrow. So, and it's because of that experiment he did with Teresa, with that going to the future and all that stuff. He tested on himself first, and he remained with the repercussions because of it. On the island, he came back and he said that he might have a plan of how to save everyone, and his plan is for him to stop the incident at the Swan Station. Which, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he always did that. And maybe he is the reason of the incident. He even went to Dr. Cheng to warn him about the incident. And then he went to Jack and said that Jack shouldn't have listened to his mother, Eloise, because it's not his destiny and it's wrong for Jack being there. Also, things for Sawyer and Juliet, unfortunately, don't look that good. Horace and some others found Phil in the closet, so yay! Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
What if this is our one chance to put things back the way they're supposed to be?
What the hell do you...
They just shot him.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna
go
shoot
help him.
you too. We have to go, Jack. We have to go now. Jack.
Don't you move!
Just who the bloody hell might you be?
What happened?
This man walked into camp and put a gun to my head, and Eloise reacted. Where'd you find them?
Crouched in the bushes.
Did you two come here with this man?
Yes.
Do you care to tell me, Eloise, why the Dharma Initiative seems to have declared war on us?
These people aren't from the Dharma Initiative, Charles.
And where the hell are they from?
What happened? Where were you?
I'll explain on the way.
Dead.
You and I have an errand to run, and we don't have a lot of time.
Something different about you.
I have a purpose now.
Why did Locke say these were his people? I thought they were yours.
When I left the island, John stepped in.
Who's that man he's talking to?
His name is Richard Alpert. He's a kind of advisor, and he has had that job for a very, very long time.
There is gonna be an episode about Richard, right?
Jack Shepherd, Kate Austin, Hugo Reyes. They were here with my husband, Jin Won. Were you here? Do you remember them? Any of them?
Yes, I was here 30 years ago. And I do. I remember these people. I remember meeting them very clearly because I watched them all die.
Nah. I mean, sure, but nah.
Ben, I'd appreciate it if you'd join us.
What, John, don't you trust me here with my former people? Afraid I'll stage a coup?
I'm not afraid of anything you can do anymore, Ben.
Well, in that case, I'd love to come.
You said that we needed to put things back the way they were supposed to be. What did you mean by that?
If we can do what Faraday said, our plane never crashes. Everyone we lost since we got here, they'd all be alive.
And what about us? We just go on living our life because
Yes.
we've never met.
Don't you care
All the
about the
misery
people
that
that are
we've been
dead?
We just wipe it clean. Never happened.
It was not all misery.
Just because you have few moments with him or with
Enough of it
Sawyer.
was.
When I was 17 years old, I took a young man to the bomb. He said that he was from the future, and then he disappeared. 10 minutes ago, I shot that man, and before he died, he told me that he said he was my son. How is this my handwriting if I don't remember writing it?
Because you haven't written it yet. What you just did, it was an accident. And I think that there's a way for you to take it all back. Your son came back here because he had figured out a way to change things. If we do what's written in that journal, none of this will have happened.
I'll take you to the bomb.
You tell me where she is, or so help me God, I will kill you. Believe me, I'm getting tired of this too, Jim. So why don't you tell me where your girlfriend took the boy? She bring him to the hostels? You know where they are?
Stop! Please!
You want me to stop? Then tell me what I want to know! Son of a bitch! Easy. Easy. You dead man.
Your friend Faraday said that you were from the future. I need to know if he was telling the truth.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
What year were you born? What year?
1931?
You're 46?
Yes, I am.
So you fought in the Korean War.
There's no such thing. All right, dude, we're from the future. Sorry.
It's true then?
You are my son?
You are my son.
Yeah, it's true.
He said there was going to be a massive accident at the Swan. Now, is that true?
Been right about everything so far. If Faraday said get people off the island, I'd do it.
The day that Ben here turned the wheel, that you and I were sitting on a log, there was a bright light, there was a loud noise, and then you just disappeared.
Well, Richard, you're just about to see where I disappeared too. And after we're finished with that, I'd like you to take me to see Jacob.
That's not how it works.
Is that true, Richard? Is this going to be a problem?
You just got back, John. There's no reason to rush into it.
I am the leader now, right?
Yes, John, that's right.
Good. Then I would like you to take me to Jacob. Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
A man's about to walk out of the jungle. He's been shot in the leg. You'll need this to get the bullet out. You're going to need to tell him that he has to bring everyone who left back to the island. And when he asks how to do that, you tell him he's going to have to die.
Your timing was impeccable, John. How did you know when to be here?
The island told me. Didn't it ever tell you things?
No, John. And clearly it hasn't told you where Jacob is, or you wouldn't need Richard to show you.
You've never seen him, have you?
Where did you go?
To give Richard his compass back.
You seemed pretty convinced, especially when I said you were going to die. Certainly glad that didn't have to happen.
Actually, Richard, it did.
If we start drilling, there's a high probability of a cataclysmic accident.
We are drilling and on schedule.
Put us on the sub. He's right. It ain't safe. Put the women and children on the sub and get them the hell out of here. And if you put me and Juliet on the sub with them, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You okay with that, sweetheart?
Absolutely.
Draw me a map. I want to know exactly where the hostels are.
I'm gonna go back and find everyone else. I can't go any further with you, Jack. Not this time.
Kate, you can't go back there now. They know about us. They tried to kill us.
What are you trying to do?
She can leave!
You're going to erase the last 3 years of our lives.
We can change things, Saeed.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I've already changed things. I killed
No,
Benjamin
you
Linus. We're all still here. It's
Because you didn't kill him. Sawyer and me took him to the others so that they could save him. Since when did shooting kids and blowing up hydrogen bombs become okay?
This is our destiny.
Do you know who you sound like? Because he was crazy too, Jack. You said so yourself.
Maybe I was wrong.
No, you were right. I'm going back to find the rest of our people because if I can't stop you, then maybe they can.
I want you to leave now.
Why is he yelling at her, dude?
Trying to save her life.
It's the only way he can get her to leave.
Like, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you when you wanted to get on this sub 3 years ago.
Glad you talked me out of it.
Good riddance.
I'll have a tent prepared for you, John, and we'll get going first thing in the morning.
Thought we could leave right now.
Now?
I'm eager.
We can do whatever you want, but maybe the two of us should go to my tent and talk.
Is this everyone? If you don't mind, I would like to talk to everyone here now. For some time, you all have been accepting orders from a man named Jacob. And yet, oddly enough, it seems that no one has actually seen him. I'm sure there are very good reasons why his existence and whereabouts are secret. I just don't know what they are. And to be honest with all of you, if there's a man telling us what to do, I want to know who he is.
Can you tell us how to bring Jin and the rest of our people back here?
Absolutely. Richard has agreed to show us where we need to go. So I'm gonna go and see Jacob right now. And I'd like all of you to come with me.
I'm starting to think John Locke is gonna be trouble.
Why do you think I tried to kill him? 'Cause once we dock, wherever we dock, we're free.
Real world. I don't even know what that means anymore.
I believe they are not going anywhere.
Whatever happens, I got your back, remember?
I love you.
Oh.
I love you back.
Morris wants her off the island, too. We'll let Ann Arbor deal with him. Actually caught her coming back into town.
Of course, Kate.
Over there with the others.
Here to rain things.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. So, all Kate's plan was to be on the submarine. I thought this to save others and convince them to stop Jack. Well, that's working out great.
Well, now what?
I know we've had our differences in the past, John, but I'm here to follow you now. So if you need Jacob to help you reunite your people, then I'll do whatever.
I'm not interested in being reunited with my people.
What do you mean? You told Son.
I know what I told her, but that's not why we're going to Jacob.
Then why are we going to Jacob?
Kill him.
So I can kill him.
I mean, I was just joking, my dude. That was a thing. John is different, definitely changed. Now he has a purpose. But why would he want to kill Jacob all of a sudden? Does he think Jacob goes against the island? And the island wants to get rid of Jacob? But if the island is so powerful, why it doesn't get rid of Jacob by itself? I'm so confused right now. I feel there's definitely something different about John. I don't think it's John anymore. Maybe it's possessed by, I don't know, the black smoke or something. Something possessed him and that thing needs to get rid of Jacob. I feel like there are two powers going against each other on the island. Either the island and Jacob, or the island and the black smoke, or Jacob and the black smoke. I don't know. Maybe the black smoke is against Jacob, and that's why when the black smoke showed up, or whoever is controlling the black smoke maybe told Ben to follow John because John wants to kill Jacob. But like, why? What is his motivation? I mean, if John is possessed by something, it doesn't necessarily need some motivation coming from John because, it's just a body that is not John anymore. Maybe John wants to be the absolute leader, or maybe he doesn't like that Jacob is um, controlling everything, controlling all the people, and he's like, you can tell me what to do. So he's like, yeah, you can tell other people what to do, free will. And I mean, he's not necessarily with the free will, but I'm so confused right now. Daniel is dead, but his mother, Jack, Sawyer, and Richard are continuing, going further with his plan. Again, maybe that's the reason of the incident. And I think that guy, I don't know, the guy that Razinski gave to Miles was killed at the site of the Swan by some electromagnetism shockwave, and that's why his tooth feeling or his something like that just went right through his brain and killed him. But there is an incident. There is an incident that starts all that button pushing thing. And under the Swan Station, there is that concrete thing holding the radiations. So, again, maybe that's what was supposed to happen. For them to try, in the attempt to stop, turn back time, they actually are the reason for the incident. Also, Kate honestly pissed me off in this episode. She does sometimes, but I don't know. This episode was something else, in my opinion. If she was like, yeah, but what if you can't, prevent the incident? What if you are going to kill us all to Jack? Yeah, sure, I could have understood that. But she was like, no, why turn back time, It wasn't always that bad. Like, bitch, you were stranded on an island with a black smoke. People died. A lot of them. But sure, think about yourself. But no, think about all your fun times you had with Jack and Sawyer, because, look where that got you. Sawyer is happy with Juliet, and Jack, regrets every moment with you. But no, it's okay. Wasn't everything that bad? I don't know. And now she got caught so easily. Like, what exactly was she doing? Like, marching through the whatever, what is called? I even forgot the name. The houses there, Dharma Initiative buildings there, the compound they have there. How was she caught that easily? Like, but hey, she's on the submarine. That's all that matters, because she needs to be close to Sawyer and ruin his day. And Juliet. Like, poor Juliet, honestly, like, poor Juliet. I really like the relation Juliet and Sawyer have. They really seem to care about each other, and it's like non-toxic, and they get along, and they have kind of a connection. They care about one another. It's not just, oh, you are so bad for me, and oh no, I am too bad for you, and but let's have some fun together, and then just let's argue and never talk with each other again, and but still kind of like each other and love each other. Yeah, that was this episode. I can't wait to see the next one. I don't know what they are gonna do. We have, John doing his thing, then the submarine, then Jack and Jill and Eloise. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.